What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to restring an acoustic guitar. One like this is just a steel string one with the beads at the bottom, so they just basically string through. So first thing you want to do is basically just detune it, so the pitch gets low enough that you can just take it off and it slackens off. And yeah, you can just do that with your hands basically, and then use pliers to take the beads out of the bottom. And then what I'll do next is take off the packaging and lay out the strings in the order of thickness. So the thickest one or the highest number will be your bottom E string, and then all the way down to your thinnest one. I just lay them in the order so you do them in that way and don't get confused. Then it's simple as just unraveling them and taking the bead and making sure it's firmly put in the bottom. I just use the back of the pliers or something to get them in, and as you're tuning it up and as you're putting the strings on, just make sure that you've pulled it tight to the bead so it doesn't slip out and keep detuning on its way up. And it's as simple as basically just pulling it tight. And then for the top or the lower strings, you want to turn the tuning peg away from you, so it'll be, if you're looking down on it, anti-clockwise. And it really is just as simple as tuning it all the way up until it gets to its original note. So it's the bottom here E we're looking for here. That's just a case of rinse and repeat with the next one. I'll just go down in order for these strings. As on an acoustic guitar like this, it doesn't really matter what order you do them in. So I'll just go thickest to thinnest. And again, it's the same direction for this A string, and once again the same direction for the D string. So here's where it changes a little bit as we're putting in the G, B and E strings. Once again, making sure it's all tight with the beads at the bottom. We'll thread it through like normal and making sure it's tight, but this time we want to be turning the peg on a guitar like this where it's laid out in 2 sets of 3. You want to be turning it back towards you, so if you're looking down on it, you're now going clockwise. If you have a guitar that is just got 6 in a line, or if you're doing this on an electric guitar, then just keep turning it away from you. But on a guitar like this, you want to do the top 3 away from you and the bottom 3 towards you. Again, just making sure we're tuning as we go so it doesn't get too out of tune, and when you come to cutting them, you won't cut it too short. And then once again, just rinse and repeat for the B and the E strings, doing the same as you did with the G. Just making sure it's tight, pulling it to, and then going in a clockwise direction. Once you're done with that, you might want to just give the strings a bit of a pull, making sure they're tight. As long as you give it a little bit of a stretch, not too much, that's fine, because the strings will continue to go out of tune a lot after you've just restrung them. So stretching them is no big deal really, and that's one thing to keep in mind. You will be tuning a lot once you've just restrung a guitar. Now it's time to cut the ends. Just make sure they're close to the end, not too short in case you need to retune a bit afterwards, but also not too long, and try and cut them as straight as cleanly as you can, because otherwise you might leave sharp edges. And then it's just a case of tuning it all up again. So now you should have some really nice sounding strings, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's as simple as that. I hope you did enjoy this little tutorial, and I will see you in the next one.